Kano State, northwest Nigeria has remained relatively peaceful after the Court of Appeal ruled against the incumbent governor, Yusuf, of the new Nigeria People's Party, NNPP. The Abuja division of the Appeal Court affirmed Nasiru Gawuna of the All Progressives Congress winner of the 18th of March governorship election in Kano. TVC News correspondent Ibrahim Issa reports.
It's no more busy day in Kano State, northwest Nigeria. The hustle and bustle that is a common feature of this commercial northern city has not stopped, even as the Abuja division of the Appeal Court upheld the tribunal ruling that declared Nasiru Gawuna the winner of the March 18 governorship election. We got reactions of people on the streets of Kano. Some had mixed feelings, while some others were indifferent.
Government of true managers, financial managers, who are, with financial discipline. And definitely that was why people didn't take this as a judgment.
We are sure that if we go to court, the judges will do us justice and return our happiness on what the people of Kano voted. In a proactive move to prevent any breakdown of law and order, Joint Security Forces held a meeting with leaders of the ruling New Nigeria People's Party NNPP and the All Progressives Congress APC, urging them to maintain decorum, peace, law and order. All parties involved agreed to a peace pact and made strong commitments.
My message for the people of Kano is security and peace. Let them work for security and let them work for peace. And whoever takes it, we expect that person to work for the security of the people and the peace of the peaceful coexistence of the people.
We should be fair and just in all that we do. And when there's fairness and justice, there will be peace.
The Kano Governorship Election Petition Tribunal invalidated 165,663 votes cast in favor of Governor Yusuf because it had no signature or stamp by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, thereby reducing the governor's vote tally to 853,939, while Nasiru Gawuna polled 890,705 votes. Residents of Kano are hopeful that the state will enjoy even more stability days after the appeal court verdict. Ibrahim Issa, TVC News, Kano.
For more perspectives on the court's decision, I'm being joined on the news by TVC News correspondent Ibrahim Issa and the National Legal Advisor of the new Nigeria People's Party, Robert Hahn. Let me begin with you, Ibrahim. On the 20th of September, when the Kano State Election Petition Tribunal delivered judgment, it was virtual. And of course, that as a result of the volatility of, the seriousness, sensitivity of the case. Talk to us about what the situation is in Kano today.
Well, I can barely hear you, but as you can see from behind me, I am standing on Zoo Road, one of the most busiest roads in the heart of Kano metropolis. And as you can see from behind me, there are vehicular movement, which means Kano hustle and bustle continues despite the appeal court ruling. Kano has been relatively peaceful even before the appeal court ruling, probably because the joint security forces in the state had signed a peace pact between them and political parties, and the political parties have laid down modalities. They have shown commitment that they will actually work in tandem with the peace pact that was signed, that whoever the appeal court rules in his favor will not come out to blaze, or rather, whoever the appeal court rules not in his favor will not come out to protest. Probably that was the reason why Kano is currently enjoying relative peace despite the appeal court ruling.
Oh, my next question is to Robert Hahn. How is your party, the NNPP, reacting to the appeal court judgment that has now sacked the governor?
Our party is a law-abiding political party. Our reaction is to approach the Supreme Court of the land to further seek legal redress from what we perceived and what most Nigerians perceived as an injustice, an aberration that can never stand in the face of established principles of law, as enunciated by several decisions of the Court of Law, including the very Court of Appeal that gave the judgment today. And we are hopeful that Supreme Court will for once clear and clean and save the face of the judiciary and further entrench the confidence of Nigerians in the judiciary. That's our reaction for now.
As it stands, Mr. Horn, we know the Supreme Court has already ruled on the fact that IREV is only like a viewing portal at best. It's not necessarily where election results are collated. And if we go by the votes that your candidate, the candidate of your party, polled in that election as against the candidate of the APC, by the time you deduct, what was not stamped and signed by INEC, you would have 36,766 votes left. How does your party hope to work around this to ensure victory at the Supreme Court?
Well, that was not even the consideration or the reason for the judgment of the Court of Appeal this afternoon. The reason for the decision of the Court of Appeal was that Abba Kabi Yusuf was never a member of NNPP. So therefore, he's disqualified under Section 177, Paragraph C, and 177, Subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. That was the reason for the decision. The issue of deduction, the issue of IREF, all other 9 issues that were submitted for determination by this court were not considered. Remember that I must tell you that the appellant submitted 9 issues for determination by this court. The court, in its own wisdom, pick and choose 3 issues, major one of which is the issue of disqualification, that he wasn't a member of NNPP as at the time he contested and at the time he participated in the election that was held on the 18th of March 2023. That was the anchor of the judgment of the Court of Appeal, not on the issue of IREF, not on the issue of 165,663 votes, no. Not even on the issue of stamping or non-stamping, signing or non-stamping, signing of ballot papers. The court did not even consider the issue of dumping of evidence. None of those issues of documents, none of those issues were considered. What the court considered was that he was not a member of NNPP as at the time he contested and won the election on the 18th of March 2023. That was all.
The NNPP would be appealing this decision at the Supreme Court?
Of course, we will be appealing the decision at the Supreme Court because Section 177C, on which the Court of Appeal anchored its judgment, talk about membership of a political party. Now, before you are qualified to be a member, to contest for governorship election, you must be a member of a political party and must be sponsored by that political party. That is the law.
Right,
now,
okay, then we wish your team the best as you go ahead. We thank you very much for talking to us. The National Legal Advisor of the NNPP, Robert Horn, and our correspondent in Kano State, Ibrahim Isa, thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7.